All praises to Yahweh Wah, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, GMS, and honor to your brothers out there that's teaching um, this truth to the four corners of the earth. All right, my name is Maya Ka'ala Nagab, and this is part two to Confusion of Faces series. All right, now, just like in ancient Egypt, man, in this Egypt, this is not talk about it, but the Edomite woman, so-called white woman, was forcing the Israelite male, all right, the Judite male or whatever tribe was here in America enslaved with Judah. You know, they forcing the Israelite man to she was forcing the Israelite man to sleep with him, man. All right, because she wasn't getting that rod from her Edomite husband, man. Cause he was having he was in the field taking advantage of the Judite woman, man. Or he was gone to a long journey, or he was gone off to go off to war. All right. So let me get this quick scripture right quick. All right. Just bear with me. All right. It says Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 9. The thing that have been is that which should be, and that which is done is that which should be done. There is no new thing under the sun. Right, man. All right. So the same thing happened in ancient times, in the ancient Egypt, happened in this Egypt, man. All right. Now let's get an account of let's see, of our ancestor Joseph, the forefathers of Ephraim Manasseh, the forefathers of the Taino Arawats, which today known as the so-called Puerto Ricans and Cubans, and the other Taino or Caribbean Indians throughout the islands, the Caribbean islands, man. All right. So all right, it says right here, all right, I'm gonna start with 6. It says Genesis 39:6. And he left that he had in Joseph's hand, and he knew aught he had, say the bread which he did eat. And Joseph was a goodly person, a well-favored person, right? He was a righteous person, man. All right. And it came to pass after these things that his master wife cast her eyes upon Joseph, and she said, lie with me. But he refused, and said unto his master wife, behold, my master wotteth not what is with me in the house, and he hath committed all that he hath to my hand. Right, man. And the Most High blessed Joseph, man, during this captivity in Egypt, man. All right, and he want to, he want to mess that blessing up, man, by committing adultery. All right. um, there is none greater in this house than I, neither have he kept back anything from me but thee, because thou art his wife. How then can I do this great wickedness and sin against the Most High? All right. All right. And it came to pass, as she spake to Joseph day by day, he hearkened not unto her, to lie by her or to be with her. And it came to pass about this time, Joseph went into the house to do his business, and there was none of the men of the house there within. And she called him by his garment, saying, lie with me. All right. And he left his garment in hand, and he fled and got him out. All right. So just you can read that the rest yourself. So basically, I want to show you that the same thing happened here in this Egypt, man. All right. It says right here, it says sexual relations between elite white women and enslaved men in Adam Balaam South, a social historical announced by J.M. Allen. All right. All right. Let's see. Just hold on with me. Let me get this right here. Just bear with me. Hold on for a minute. All right. trying to find it. All right, it said, let me read the abstract. It said, there is an ample evidence such relations from rapes to what appears to be rather symbolic romantic partnerships between white slave masters and black women in antebellum South. Much rarer were sexual relations between white women and black slave men, yet they too occurred. All right. Using a intersectional social historical analysis, this paper explores the factors that contribute or may have contributed to the incidence of sexual encounters between elite white women and slave men, the power dynamics embedded in them, and their implication in terms of sexual consent. All right, the paper demonstrates how upper class white women, Edomite women, who engaged in relationships used as sex as an instrument of power, simultaneously perpetuate both white supremacy and patriarchy. Right, man. And you can see that movie, Mandingo Drum. All right. Let me see. Say, girl. Let me go. I'm trying to find the key part. This. Damn, come on. All right. It's not what I want. Yeah. All right, so there you go. It says, all right, it says, let me see right here, the fact affairs between planet class women and slaves were relatively uncommon and unsurprising. White women in South were sexually strict compared to their male counterparts. All right, blah, blah, blah. But it says, still, sexual contact between white women and black men did occur in slave home society more often than perhaps many ought to aware. The following is the list of facts that did or may have contributed to the instance of such relations. It said, first, even though sexuality of some white women, as stated, had been regulated, women was not entirely sexually repressed, as one might assume, according to historian Elizabeth Fox Genovese, Genovese. Slave on the culture emphasized control of female sexuality did not deny existence. She said white men had a striking lack of nutrient penetration, like their husbands. Southern women had pre and estromestral sex, though not as often. All right, it says the dangers of having such relations with a black male rather than a white man were enormous terms of possibility to produce a mixed race child. You know, such thing mixed race. All right, either you Esau or you Jake. All right. However, although birth control abortion methods in the 19th century were not as widely used, safe, or accessible as they are today, they exist. The condom was made out of animal skin, membrane, oil, silk, and rubber was used along with other contraceptive techniques to prevent pregnancy. All right. For much of the 19th century, abortion was largely unregulated. It was not limited to the poor immigrant or black woman. Upper or middle class white women too had abortion. This would have allowed white women to have affairs with black men with some level of confidence they would not be caught. All right. All right. Let's see. What's not the key part? Let's see. Oh, this is the part I'm gonna have right here. I'll read that a little bit. So, resulting child might have been. Yep. White men whose affairs with slaves were made known faced varied degrees of public humiliation. When a planted daughter or wife was discovered to be pregnant by a slave, great pains were taken to cover up the pregnancy. The resulting child might be sold into slavery, but emphasized was not uncommon means of avoiding scandal. All right. So, all right. Of course, scandal was not always avoided. In 1837, autobiography, former slave Charles Ball described meeting the daughter of a wealthy planter. in one of the lower counties of Georgia who had given birth to a mixed race son. No, he was an Israelite son, man. His father's with the seed. It said the family could send her out of state until the birth, but instead the girl was kept in her father's house until the birth of her child, which she was not permitted to nurse. It be taken from her, she was degraded from her rank society. Her child was sold into slavery. All right, because all right. Now this ain't the only one. This ain't the only person this happened to, man. All right. And then guess what? That child grows up, and that child has kids, man. All right. All right. So just showing you, man. Just showing you, man. This was going on, man. All right. Down south, man. All right. All right. All right. Then it said one former slave told Hinton that his mistress ordered him to sleep with her after her husband died. These are just two examples of many stories that abolitionists like Hinton told to prove the immorality of slaveholding, man. All right. And just like that child, was sold into slavery, man. All right. That go back to the curses, man. All right. It's all right. Let's see right here. All right. Let's go ahead. Deuteronomy 28, 45, 45, 46. All right. It says right here, Deuteronomy 28 and 45, Slakia, Deuteronomy 28 and 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. All right. Talking about these curses, man. All right. Go up a little bit more. It said, moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee and overtake thee till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of Yahweh thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes which commanded thee. And we'll read this again. And they shall be upon thee for a sign, for one, upon thy seed forever. All right. Let's see what seed is. All right. Zerai, seed, sowing, offspring, semen, virile, offspring, descendants, posterity, children. All right. So even though the child mother was a Edomite, he was still the Israelite, man, by seed, man. He still got sold into slavery, man. All right. Now people talking about well, the Edomite slave man child sold slavery, but guess what? They dogged their own people out, man. That child still a fucking Edomite, man. If his father's an Edomite, regardless his mother was a Judite woman or a Gadite woman, man. All right. It says well here, Deuteronomy 28 and 32, thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people. Thy eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all day long, and there shall be no might in thy hand. All right. So that child that was fathered by the Israelite man, all right, with the Edomite mistress, all right, he got sold into slavery, man. All right. So this is it for now. Shalom.